For Gord Oliver, watching little family-run companies and hardworking people has always inspired him. And now running 5 Point operations allows him to empower literally hundreds of those companies to achieve success. Gord, welcome to Biz One-on-One.
Hey, thanks. It's great to be here.
So what about that, watching little companies and giving them a chance to be more successful? That's what your company's all about.
There are a lot of big companies that take advantage of the smaller guy, the mom and pop shop. And we saw that. We saw that from the experiences that we've had. And 5 Point is a combination of 5 founders. And we wanted to provide an opportunity to be fair.
Now, you're one of the fastest growing companies in Canada, according to Profit Magazine.
Yeah, we've been quite fortunate, yeah.
So, in a way, little company based in Kelowna, British Columbia, Canada. 5 guys come together. What are you doing? What is the business?
Yeah, good question. We focus on exterior property maintenance and management. So a lot of our clients, like BJIS, they're a massive property management company, the biggest in Canada. They look to companies like ours to provide specialized services, and we've kind of carved out our niche market of what we want to offer, what we want to be the best at. And so we do snow removal. We have thousands of properties that we do snow removal for across Western Canada and up into the Yukon. And then again, the idea is to use those smaller companies, the mom and pop companies, to provide that service.
You're kind of like the in-between, the broker in a sense, between large organizations that need snow removal on their parking lot,
yeah,
and the guy that's actually out there in the truck removing the snow.
We have our own operations too. So we have almost 200 employees. We do the work ourselves in Kelowna, Edmonton, and Calgary. So we know what we're talking about when we go out and do these services.
5 guys come together to form this company. Tell me about the other 4 guys and how that all fits together.
So one of my partners who I've been partner with, I'm 35 and my dad is one of our partners. He and I have always really loved the way that we each complement each other. He's a former vice president of Bank Montreal. He's got that corporate he understands what it takes to work with massive companies. So that is his background. He also retired very young from the bank and started his own wealth management company. We brought him out of retirement to help us when we started growing the way that we did to really get hands-on with 5.2. So that's one of the partners, Gordon H. Oliver.
That's funny because you got the same name. He's
Yeah.
Gord Oliver Sr., you're Junior. It's
Yeah.
a family business, and most people would think, oh yeah, well, he's taken over his dad's company. And it's the other way around.
Yeah, no, it is. It's really great. And it's an interesting dynamic because a lot of people who, take over family businesses, there's that, this is my dad's company and I'm just working my way in. Well, we're really equally yoked in the partnership of, I know that there's lots of stuff that I have no idea how to do well, that he does incredibly well. And he looks at me maybe a little bit differently because we kind of started this and he had to get involved a little later on in it. The other partners too, we have Jason Ritchie and Terry Jackson. Both those are 40-year-old guys. Both very experienced in the field. Terry ran his own concrete company for years. Jason ran his own landscaping company for years. And then the younger one of us who just turned 30 is Kevin Bosch. And he's been running successful small companies, dealing with small contractors, those types of things. So it really is a perfect combination of 5 people when we match it to the business model that we created.
You're 17th on the list of fast-growing companies.
12th.
12th, sorry,
Yeah.
12th on the list.
Give me those
Check
5
that.
give me those 5 spots.
They're 12. You're 12th on the list of 5 fastest-growing companies in Canada. So, Gord, what is the toughest part about being in business? Is it starting the business?
Starting a business, having a vision or an idea or a dream. A lot of us have dreams. I can't say that I dreamt of being a snow removal tycoon, right? Like that wasn't necessarily the dream that I had, but I had the dream to be in business with great people and looking after people who need maybe that little bit of guidance to carry on and to continue on in business. Starting the business isn't the hard part. It's when you're up 5 nights in a row from 9 o'clock until 2 in the morning doing the back end business activities that it requires to be successful. That's what people get a little tired of. Running a business is definitely not 9 to 5. It's 24/7, 365. Your heart has to be in it too, and that's where the vision of what you want out of your life, if you match that to a work ethic that you can produce, that's where you can really start to have fun while working.
So you're a snow removal tycoon, and for those of people that are watching in maybe Arizona, they're wondering, what the heck is snow removal?
Yeah, I'm not expanding to Arizona, Randy.
So how do you start a company like that and get it growing so fast?
So when I was 19, I went to the Philippines, and I lived there for 2 years. And a lot of the mentality that I share in my business experience right now comes from that experience. I saw people over there who literally had nothing. I didn't just live in Metro Manila. I went up north where people lived in bamboo houses. And when I was there for the first 6 months and I didn't speak the language yet, I just saw poverty. I didn't see what it actually was. Once I learned the language, which I'm fluent in 2 dialects of Filipino, which is very weird for a big white guy, I saw them, they were so happy. Their communities were happy. If somebody had a need, they would fill it as best they could, and they all lived, and they were a lot happier than when I returned when I was 21. The culture shock that I had coming home was that we weren't as happy as they were. And so that's kind of the whole mentality that we take into 5 Point is, why can we not be a community, all of us making good money, but why can we not be happier? Why can we not share in each other's successes? And if we fail, let's be okay with it. Let's not hide from failure. Let's support each other, and let's be what I saw over there. And that changed my life. Being over there for a couple of years changed my life. And I knew I wanted to start a business because I loved people and I loved working with people. And I found that was going to be a great way for me to kind of build my community. And that's what we've done.
Well, that's a fabulous story, Gord, and so great to have you on Biz 101 today. And congratulations on 5 Point Operations.
Thanks, Randy.
Thank you so much.